The most apt phrase I've ever heard to describe the church was when I heard the Anglicans were doing something called messy church. And I thought, oh, yes, exactly. The church is messy. And I was kind of disappointed when I discovered it was about children, because children are a little more chaotic, perhaps, not necessarily, depends on the day, but all church is messy because we are engaged with a community that's 2,000 years old, that is diverse and broad, and even within the United Church, you'd think that it would be sort of a standard, you know, but there isn't. And that's what amazes me, is that the church is just so wild. And the more it engages in the messy business of life, the more it engages the wilderness, the more faithful it is. There's a moment in which you have to be alert and available to the unexpected, to the bizarre, to the things that come at you from the sides, because often in that is where the engagement truly happens, where you can really find out what the Spirit is about in that community and in that moment. Creating a truly inclusive community is not an easy thing to do, because it leaves you in a mess, because not everybody can include everybody. And there are some times when you encounter people and you think, what are you doing here? Like, this is not a church for you. And yet they bring to you something that challenges you, that engages you in a way that you didn't expect, and that helps you in that transformational process that all of us are constantly engaged in trying to be more like Christ, more clearly reflective of the God that we worship. We need to remember that the Spirit moves, but we have to be aware of it to make it worthwhile. And so we need to create time and space in our ministry and in our lives for the Spirit to work in us.